Rajiv Saran, IT Manager, Springfield, Virginia, USA. Saturday mornings with Neil G this year have brought forth a singular aspect, namely, do your part in life. Coming to terms with this dimension in one's day-to-day life has unfolded incalculable value for my career, my family interaction, and my life compass. Also, this year, I have been remiss in not setting aside regular time for Patanjali Yoga Sutra chanting. Sincerely, November 30, 2007. I continue to participate in Yoga Sutras of Patanjali class and benefit from the wonderful gift of chanting in Sanskrit, as well as Neilji's hospitality of garam chai. I encourage anyone interested in the subject area of stilling the mind to enroll in Neilji's class. As a student, you may even be the beneficiary of his uncanny brand of humor. December 26, 2006. I am a student of Neil Kulkarni and started Patanjali Yoga Sutra study in the fall of 2005. I consider myself fortunate to be learning the text from someone who has a solid grasp of Sanskrit and makes it appear as if it is his native language. Neil is deeply committed to chanting the sutrams, and I am therefore the beneficiary of the oral tradition of learning as well. I must confess the clarity of the philosophy contained in the Yoga Sutra text has not been entirely approachable in portions of the first pada. However, Neil has been both flexible and patient to go over the tenets as often required. The initiation to the philosophy of Patanjali Yoga Sutra has made me curious on the practitioner aspects of Chitt Vritti Nirod. I feel fortunate to have been recommended to this class by my yoga teacher, Nanda Bondade. December 16, 2005. Rajiv Saran, VJ Manager, Cybage Software India. Hello Neil. Thanks for calling me and inquiring about my health. I am doing great and no problem after August hospitalization. Things are looking under control so far. Needless to say, I am following all of your instructions with regards yoga and diet. We'll talk more when we meet in January. Regards VJ. December 10, 2006. A private student names removed. Dear Neil, I am sorry we missed you this past weekend. We were celebrating Easter and my mother's birthday with family. It was a very sweet gathering. I hope your new job in DC is going well. You have been in my thoughts lately as I have been feeling much gratitude for our talk together earlier this year. This semester at school has been very special for me. As I come to the last 2 weeks of classes and finishing assignments, I realize how much peace I have had through all the events of the semester. My stress disappeared and instead I have been able to focus and get my work done without worry. When I have noticed stress start to rise in me, I have been able to quickly shift to peace and move forward with focus. I am deeply grateful for the time we spent together that morning and for your wisdom shared with me. You assisted me in making this conscious shift so effortlessly and beautifully. Thank you, Neil. You are a very special gift in my life, and I know my husband feels likewise. We look forward to spending more time with you and Nancy when I finish school. May 4th is my last day. Namaste. April 19, 2006. Dr. Shantanu and Dr. Vasanti Deshpande, Software Engineers, Baltimore, Maryland. Dear Neil, we meant to thank you for the useful health-related suggestions you gave us for our son. Our son had suffered cold and related symptoms from very early childhood. Your suggestions related to stopping the dairy products and then only allowing organic milk to have resulted in recovery from his cold-related problems. Additionally, his appetite, which was very poor in the past, has improved, resulting in better strength and overall well-being. We are thankful to you and wish you best in your work on health and yoga. October 27, 2002. EC Alexandria, Virginia. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak to me about my heart condition. I enjoyed the class and am looking forward to really getting into yoga. My chest did not feel tight after the class. Please send me the information promised. I look forward to receiving the information. June 2, 2001. John Kovac, harpist and harpmaker, Front Royal, Virginia. I have been taking yoga instruction with Neil for 2 years. Prior to this, I have taken yoga instruction at health clubs for about 3 years, and I was benefited by them as well. However, I felt intimidated by keeping with instructors and students who were better at the yoga exercises than myself. I went to Neil specifically because I had a severe case of sciatica and the acupuncture failed to remedy it. Chiropractics was of some benefit. I derived the maximum and full benefit and recovery due to Neil's individualized yoga routine. He was giving me fewer exercises to do but telling me to concentrate and do them well. The exercises were much less stressful but involved relaxed stretching, which was challenging and which I feel took me to the very basics of yoga. I also like his approach where he asked me what particularly I wanted out of yoga. Obviously, I wanted to improve my musical skills as I am a professional harp maker and harp player. In addition to recovery from sciatica, it is difficult to say what yoga is doing exactly since it benefits us in so many ways, but I am sure that Neil's measured instruction has been of immense benefit to me at many levels, health-wise, mentally, and musically. Neil is very knowledgeable about human body and yoga, and has obviously devoted his life to the practice of this discipline. This is not just a part-time thing with Neil. I would highly and unadvisedly recommend Neil to anyone who is either beginning yoga or someone who wants to take it to higher levels. Neil really knows what he is doing. October 2, 2003. I am a professional musician. Thanks to Neil's authentic yoga, my teaching and overall musicianship have benefited immensely. Thanks to Neil's instruction. Also, I suffered from sciatica pain which the acupuncture failed to remedy. A few yoga exercises instructed by Neil helped immensely. John Kovac, December 20, 2002. John Kovac. Cecile Poyet, Virginia and California, USA. Neil has been my yoga instructor since 2007. He has taught me the most fundamental yoga concepts and practices. This has deeply changed my life, changes that will stay with me forever. Besides the most visible benefits related to better quality of sleep and healthier eating habits, I have seen myself becoming a calmer, more balanced, peaceful and satisfied person. Every day, I enjoy exploring my spirituality and divine nature further. These evolutions would not have been possible without Neil's dedication, patience and teachings. I am very grateful to him for being my yoga instructor, and to life for having made our paths cross. May every person on a spiritual path find such a helpful source of inspiration and universal love. December 24, 2011. Hi Neil. Thank you so much for offering me a special last yoga class. I am sorry I had to miss your class today, and had not been able to say goodbye properly. However, I would like you to know that it does not change anything to the wonderful teaching you have been giving to me over the past months. Many things have been changing in my life in a very positive way since I started yoga classes with you. And I know I still have many things to learn, which is great. I feel very lucky I met you and Nancy. You are both very special people and you really became my yoga family, as Nancy once said. I have been enjoying every time I have been sharing with you. Thank you very much again for offering me a yoga class tonight or tomorrow. I will not be able to make it, not only because I must finish packing my stuff and have no car anymore, but also because I do not like goodbyes much. Take great care of you, both of you. I will certainly give you news from Cecil. Hemant Gaur, IT professional, Pune, India. I have been a student of Neil Kulkarni for the past 4 years. I first came to him for a private lesson for solving my back problems. On following the given instruction, the back problem was solved, with no recurrence to date. Later, I joined his regular classes as he returned to India, starting his operation in Pune around 1 year ago. Since then I have lost unwanted weight, gotten fitness, good understanding of yoga topics including philosophy, chanting, variety of advanced asanas, and company of great yoga students. Additionally, I have become a close friend of Neil outside of the classroom. It has definitely enriched my life. One good point about Neil is that he understands the difference of individual nature, and treats her accordingly to overcome their difficulties. December 18, 2011. Hemant Gaur.